Hey guys, welcome back to the Health channel. If this is your first time stopping by on this channel, hi, hello, welcome to the Health channel. So on this video, I'm going to be telling you the things to buy, the things to not buy, things that are needed, and things to just discard. So trust me, baby stuff, buying not baby stuff is really very catchy. And if you are not so economical, or if you do not know what to buy, or if you do not put up your skill or preferences before going to market, you will just end up buying a whole lot of things not be needed when you give birth to your newborn. So if this is the video you feel like you're interested in, sit back, relax, and I will start in a bit. So guys, on today's video, I'm going to be sharing with every expectant mom or every first time mom who is currently in view of giving birth to a child, or who has plans of going to shop for their baby stuff very soon but do not know what to buy, or the things that are going to be needed for their child and do not want to end up spending too much on buying things that are going to end up on the trash or going to end up not being in usage till after the child has grown to a certain age. So on today's video, I made no note, but I'm just going to be talking to you guys based on my experience when I was shopping for Noah's baby stuff. I think that was probably like last year. I had to go to the market because I was a first time mom and I had actually saved up some money. I think I saved up about 100 plus personally to just buy Noah stuff. You know that as a first time mom, there's this enthusiasm, there's this overwhelming joy or flowing joy in your heart, and you just want to get all the nice stuffs for your baby without knowing that your baby may end up not using all of the things that you are going to be buying. So on this video, I'm just going to be itemizing a few things that may necessarily not be needed, but you end up buying them because they look so fancy and they look so beautiful and they look so overwhelming, and you cannot just take your eyes off them. So the first thing first, that as a new mom you should not waste your money buying, because your newborn will not be needing them in abundance or will not be needing them is clothes. So a lot of people tend to just go to the market and see beautiful clothes, especially if you are giving birth to a baby girl. So there's this overwhelming joy of having a baby girl because they have plenty beautiful stuff that are quite expensive. So if you are giving birth to a child, be it a boy or a girl, please do not get them too many clothes, because as a newborn they only just require the pullover that they are going to be wearing, the swat clothes they are going to be wearing, and just a few other clothes. You do not have to start buying all the big overall dresses for your baby that they will end up not using. So what's the point of buying beautiful clothes that a child that is barely weighing 3 kg to 5 kg cannot fit into, when you can as well buy them some clothes when the child is like 7 8 months? So there's really no point in buying all the beautiful clothes currently, because your child may end up not wearing them, except for the occasional activities like the naming or dedication or some few important days in a child's life. The child will end up just wearing the regular pullover or sweat clothes that you buy. So guys, please, when you are shopping for your baby clothes, I know you are tempted to buy a lot of stuff, a lot of beautiful clothes. Please do not buy them, because they will end up just being in the drawer and your son or your daughter may not be able to wear them. Don't worry, calm down. You're still going to see beautiful clothes after your child is born, and your child will fit perfectly into it. No point rushing to buy these stuff when at the end of the day you will still end up buying them in future. So the second thing you should not waste your money buying, because your baby boy or your baby girl may end up not using it, is buying too much body creams or body soaps or body lotions. What is the essence of buying too much body lotion when your baby's skin is so tender and they may end up not needing them? I remember at birth I bought I think I bought Johnson for Noah. So when I gave birth to Noah, and the Johnson I bought was quite expensive, Noah's skin reacted to it. So I had to go and buy another one. I bought Boots. After that, Noah's skin also reacted to it. Trust me, I had to switch again to buying Shebamate. At the end of the day, Shebamate was what my baby later used. So what am I trying to say? There is no point buying all this baby lotion your son or your daughter may end up not using, or maybe so harsh to their skin. Try as much as possible to buy your baby stuff in bits or in little quantity. So if you are going to be getting a baby soap, buy a mild baby soap that is not so big, because your child may end up reacting to it. So imagine you have bought a very big set of body lotions and your child reacts to it, that will just be the end of your money. And you have to resort to buying another thing. So what am I trying to say? I know the economy is so bad and people tend to just try to save up before the price of whatever they are buying tends to escalate. But when it comes to shopping for a baby, because you have not given birth to your child, or because you have not tested this product on any child, or you do not have good recommendation about a particular product, please do not buy in large quantity of that product. Try to buy in smaller bits until you are so sure that the product is trusted and tested. Third thing I will not recommend it for any new mom to buy. Your baby gets to like 6 months or 1 year, don't even buy them. You can see this baby bike back of my background. I bought it before Noah was even born. Until now, Noel is 9 months and he has not driven it. I've wasted money. Well, it might not be waste, but I could have channeled that money to something else. I actually bought it because it was fine and fancy, but it was not needed at the time I had bought it. I probably would have saved up the money to accumulate in value instead of just buying it, and now I'm currently not using it. So, what am I trying to say? When you are buying stuff for your baby, think beyond the now to the future. Will my baby end up using this thing? Will my baby end up needing it at the time of birth? If your baby will not be needing it, calm down, relax, do not buy it. The bicycle or whatever you're going to be buying that is flashing in your eyes, your baby is not going to run away, and those things are not going to run away. So you will always end up buying it in future. The first thing I will not recommend for anybody to buy. I do not know about other children, but for me and for the few children I have seen, they really do not like baby beds. So you guys that are ending up buying big, expensive kind of baby bed, I do not know what you guys are doing. Though. I don't know if your child is going to be using it, but for me, I'm going to recommend that when you are buying baby stuff or baby bed for your child, buy the one that is so comfortable yet so affordable. I will give you an example. When I went to buy my stuff for Noah, I actually bought two different kind of bed. I bought a very cheap one and another one that was quite expensive. I bought the cheap one because my doctor asked me to bring a baby bed. So because there was no baby bed in the hospital, so I had to take a baby bed to the hospital that Noah was going to be using at birth. So the one I bought, I think I bought that baby bed 2000 or more fine. It wasn't so fine or flashy, but it was a comfortable bed for Noah to sleep in. And I bought the other one, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Chico. I bought it for like 9,000 or 10,000. Baby bed had the bed, it had a baby bag and a baby carrier, so it was like three in one set. I think I bought it for like 10,000 then. Guys, trust me, after buying that bed, when we got home, Noah refused to sleep on that bed. Thank God. A friend of mine had actually advised me not to do this fancy baby spare bed. I will insert the picture. I don't really know the name because I wasn't so interested. I didn't buy it. So the friend of mine advised me not to buy it because she had earlier bought it for her child and the child ended up not using it. I just found out that these babies, these cute little angels, they really like to be close to their mother. They love cuddling. They really love to just stay attached to their their mother. So I discovered that the baby bed I bought at the end of the day, Noah refused to use the expensive one. He ended up using the cheap one. And within 2 months, Noah stopped using the bed. I had to start laying Noel on our matrimonial bed. Imagine. So guys, another thing, I think this, if I'm not mistaken in the number, the fifth thing you guys should not buy as a new mom before your child comes. Eh? Please, this one I'll tell you is a secret. Do not buy, do not waste your money. If you don't have a car, don't buy a car seat. Please don't be tempted. If you do not have a car, now that four is even very expensive, people that even have cars, they hardly even go out with the cars. If you know that you are not a working class person, or you are not going to be going out always, that will require you carry a baby car seat, please do not buy. Do not be tempted to buy it. Just a minute, let me show you what I mean. So, guys, this is the car seat I bought for Noah. You can see it. If I'm not mistaken, I think we bought this particular car seat. If I think it was like 35,000. If I'm not mistaken, I can really cannot remember, but I think we bought it like about 35,000 then. And then Noel has not used this car seat up to 10 times. He hasn't. If we're even going to church, for Noah to sit in this car seat, he will prefer to be carried by my sister Hilo or myself. He doesn't like it. And I will not really blame you, probably because I and my husband we work from home. So the only time we tend to go out of this house is usually on Sunday. So Noah did not get used to it. And the car seat just ended up being dormant. We have a car, right? We do. But Noah doesn't use it. So if you know you don't have a car, please do not buy a car seat. If you know you work from home and usually do not go out all the time, please do not buy a car seat. If you know that you are not going to be taking your child to a creche very soon or anytime soon, please do not buy it. Husband doesn't work and you do not work likewise. Or if you guys are work from home couple, please do not be tempted to buy. So the sixth thing I will not advise any expected mom or somebody that wants to give birth to buy a baby carrier. I will show you another example. Just a minute. So guys, this is just a minute. This is a this is the baby carrier that came. So you guys can see this. So this is the baby carrier that came with the baby bird that we bought. And this is another baby carrier. I don't know if you guys can see it. So this is another baby carrier. This is Chico baby carrier. So this is a baby carrier. I got it as a gift, so I didn't buy it. So I have two baby carriers that I ended up not using. So I think probably because I work from home. So I will not recommend anybody that works from home. If you work from home, please, I will not recommend it. And if you're a Nigerian mom that works from home, please do not buy it. Do not be tempted to buy it because your child will not be needing it. You are not always going out. And if you are going out, you are a Nigerian woman for Christ's sake. Carry your baby on your back. Let your baby be comfortable. I noticed that baby tend to even like being backed than be carried on the front. So if you are not always going out, your baby will not get used to being carried on the front. Like on a carrier or I know there's this fancy car that you can easily switch to the back, the side, or the front. But however, if you know that you are going to be working from home or you do not have plans to always go out, do not be tempted to buy it. Please don't buy. The few times where you will be needing to go out, please carry your baby on your back. If you're not okay with carrying your baby on your back, there's this swapping clothes that is now very fashionable. I will recommend that you buy that instead of buying a baby carrier that you will end up not using because once your baby gets to 4 months, 5 months, and if your baby is very weighty, you will not be able to use it. I think I stopped using this for Noah for I think when it was like 3, 4 months, when Noah was already like 6, 7 kg. How do you expect a tiny girl like me to be carrying a baby of like 6 kg, 7 kg? Or my chest. I won't do that. I'll just easily just swap you on my back. So that was an lifetime mode. But guys, what I'm trying to say in essence are these things look so and beautiful, but you will end up not using them. Seventh thing I will not recommend you to buy as a new mom is to start buying baby drugs. I do not know how these Nigeria people tend to do. You are buying baby drugs because your friend had used paracetamol, Bonababe, and a whole lot of that. You have not even given birth to your child and you are buying all these things. What if your child do not end up using it? It's not all child that will be sick, so please relax. So I will not recommend any newborn to start buying any kind of drugs for their baby before birth. Don't worry, when your child is being born, if you need to buy any drugs, the doctor will recommend. Do not do self-prescription and start buying the things that will end up not being needed in future. So guys, the eighth thing I will not advise anybody to invest their money in buying before their child comes is to buy baby toys. Please do not buy baby toys for your baby before your baby comes. I know you are tempted to buy baby toys, baby dolls, and all those things. Please do not buy. I will also show you another thing. So guys, that was how I was so tempted. I bought this. I bought this. You see, I bought this. I think I bought about, if I'm not mistaken, 6 or 7 for Noel. Noel is currently 9 months and he doesn't like it. Probably because he's a boy, but he doesn't like it. He prefers to eat slippers. Noel prefers to eat plastic things than So guys, please do not waste your money in buying this. I think my microphone has gone off, so probably we'll just switch over to using the voice. So guys, please do not waste your money in buying this. Another thing I will not advise anybody to waste their money in buying is investing in buying baby shoes of the same size. I just noticed that a lot of person tend to make this mistake as new moms because nobody tends to just tell them, please, baby shoes or baby things comes in sizes. So as a new mom, I know they are cutie and they are lovely, but please do not waste your money in buying the same size of a particular thing. I'm using shoes as a case study because that's a quick thing for a lot of people to start making mistakes in. Naturally, it's not even ideal for you to start buying baby shoes before birth. Please, and start wearing your baby shoes from 6 months. That was a mistake I made. So if you are going to be giving birth to a baby girl, please invest in buying these clothes that do not require shoes. Please let your baby just be wearing that. And if you are going to be giving birth to a baby boy, please, you can start buying this soft kind of baby shoes. Do not buy these heavy shoes for your baby. I'll give you an example. So these are unwashed shoes. They're kind of scattered right now. So I bought, if I'm not mistaken, I bought this. I bought this. I don't know if you can see it. So I bought this. I bought this. I bought this. I bought this. So guys, these 4 pairs of shoes, they're all different size of shoes. They are all the same size. I bought them. They are all for babies within 0 to 3 months. The mistake I made, I wouldn't have bought it. I would have bought it because currently Noel is 9 months and he cannot wear it anymore. So I bought this as well. He can no longer wear it. And this. So one thing I learned in all of these things as a new mom is that because I bought them in different sizes, it helped me. So I got this, and just a minute. So I got this. I think this was a gift. So I got this. He hasn't worn this, so this is for like a year plus. I bought this. Okay, this is part of the 6 to 1 year. I bought this. There's this. There's this. There's this. I think he still has more in my room. I'm currently filming in Noah's room, so the stuffs I'm showing you, they're all his stuffs in his room. I still have more in my room. So I bought these shoes and they are all of different sizes. So instead of making the mistake of buying the same size, buy shoes of different sizes. The good thing about this is the fact that I bought all these shoes. I think I bought majority of these shoes before Noel was born, and I bought them quite cheap. But right now the price is currently high because it must have been inflated in value. I think I bought this, if I'm not mistaken, I bought this particular sender. I think he has the cream version, the cream color of it in the room. I bought the pair for 1.5 if I'm not mistaken, but currently this shoe is 2.5. I bought this, if I'm not mistaken, I bought this in Lagos, Balogo market. So I bought this particular shoe for 2.5 in Balogo, but currently in Ilori this is 5,000 per one. So it was quite okay because I bought it since, and it's not cheap. But when you are buying shoes for your baby, please, as a new mom, do not invest in buying too many shoes of the same size. If you must buy shoe, then buy in various sizes. If you cannot afford to buy, please do not break a bank. Do not buy. Your child may end up not needing it. So do not waste money and start buying shoes that your child may end up not using. So I will now jump over to the things that you need to buy as a Nigerian mom that a lot of you are not taking though because you don't think that they are needed. But I will be calling your attention to these things. So the first things that I will highly recommend for you as a new mom to buy is diapers. You will see the use when you give birth to your baby. So please, I will beg you, if you have spare money, buy, invest in buying diapers. They will not go to waste. And when I mean buying diapers, I do not mean buying just a particular size. Diapers come in sizes, so please buy diapers in different sizes. So if you have money, start buying in one, in two, in three. Start buying diapers that your child will use even when they get to 9 months. It will not be waste. It will not be a waste. So guys, the second thing I will recommend for you that a whole lot of people tend not to buy. Woo! I will say it in a coded form. Please invest in buying detergent. You guys will not understand. I know a lot of persons be like, I don't like using detergent for my child. Don't worry. Whether you buy detergent or you buy bar soap, please invest in washing soap. put up your money in buying washing soap for your baby, because when you give birth to your child, you will always wash clothes. Whether you're using a washing machine or you're going to be using your hand, please invest in buying washing soaps that you are going to be needing, because you are going to end up always on your hands soaked in water for your baby. So the third thing I will recommend you to always buy, which a lot of people do not buy, is always invest in buying wipes. If you have money, please buy wipes. You will be needing it. So I will not give a particular brand, but there are some good and nice brands that are not allergic based. So the fifth thing I will advise, I have lost track of the number currently. So the fifth thing I will advise every new mom to do is, please, whatever you're buying, invest in buying affordable things. Do not break the brand because you want to feel beloved, or you are a new mom and the thing is shocking you. Let me use Nigeria word, is shocking you, or you are so excited that you want to break the brand. Please do not break the brand because you are a new mom. Buy what you can afford, buy it in bits, and if it is not needed, please do not buy. I will give you an example. I remember when I got my hospital list from my hospital, then I was recommended to buy baby faith and I was told to buy now. But when I got to the supermarket, I saw SMA Good, I saw Astamil, I saw a whole lot of quite expensive ones. And I felt like they were better because they were expensive. But thank God I met a particular woman who told me to buy now, that was like the breast for infant, like for new moms. So I got that, and thank God I did, because Noel actually took it. So guys, instead of breaking the bond because you want to feel like you have arrived, you're the one giving birth to the king of glory. That was on a lighter note. So but just cut your coat according to your level as a new mom. Please, your baby is still going to come out wild and lovely. I discovered that as a new mom, your child is going to look presentable because you make your child look presentable, not necessarily because of what the child is wearing or the amount of what the child is wearing. Wash your baby clothes, make it look clean, make it look presentable, get your stuff arranged. You do not have to set up very expensive room setup for your child. Just get your baby room cleaned up. Whatever the outcome of your child is just a representation of what the mother or what the father has made the child to be. So you do not have to make it too extravagant because you want your child to be so presentable and lovely. Whatever medium or whatever capacity you can afford, please do it, and your child is going to come out wild. So guys, this is the things and that you should not do as a new mom that is expecting a child. I believe that you have found one thing or the other that is going to be needful and worthy when you are going to start shopping for your baby, and I believe by the grace of God you are going to deliver safely without complications of any kind. If you have found this video interesting, please do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like, and do not forget to share. I will see you on my next video, guys. Bye.